have you here for our annual day celebration. Welcome.
Cbse hospital ಒಂದು ಟೈಪ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯೋಗ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಯಾಹಾರಿ ಒಂದು ವೆಲ್ನೆಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಲುಪಾಡಿ ಅದರದ್ದು ಇವತ್ತು
शुक्राचार्य शुचिर्देवो विनायकः प्रजापतिः संस्कृता च समारंभ प्रयत्न सिद्धिदायकः. Good evening, respected dignitaries, beloved parents, esteemed teachers, and my dear students. With hearts filled with joy and gratitude, we welcome you to the most awaited celebration of the year, Decennial Annual Day of Heera International School, managed by the esteemed Nandavan Education Trust. Today's celebration carries a special grace, for we come together under the radiant theme of Dasharohan, a symbolic ascent through 10 steps of knowledge, culture, values, and achievements. What a magnificent moment it is to stand before you today as we celebrate a milestone that fills our heart with pride. 10 years ago, a dream took its first breath, a dream built on hope, dedication, and the belief that together we can create something truly extraordinary. Today, as we mark a decade of growth, achievements, and cherished memories, we also gather to celebrate our Decennial Annual Day, an occasion that showcases the spirit, talent, and brilliance of our community. Tonight is not just a celebration of past, it is a promise for the future. A future filled with new possibilities and even greater accomplishments. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varan Nibodata. Arise, awaken, and move upward until the highest goal is reached. This evening is not just a celebration, it is a reflection of achievements, dreams, and the bright future our children are stepping into. Every auspicious beginning starts with invoking the blessings of Almighty. Let us begin this celebration by seeking divine grace by prayer dance. With calm hearts and peaceful mind, we invite our students to the stage to offer their prayer dance.
विकटोत्कटसुन्दरदन्तिमुखं भुजगेन्द्रसुसर्पगदाभरणं गजनीलगजेन्द्रगणाधिपतिं प्रणतोऽस्मि विनायकहस्तिमुखम् सुरसुरगणपति सुन्दरकेशं ऋषि गणपति यज्ञसमानं भव भव गणपति पद्मशरीरं जय जय गणपति दिव्य नमस्ते गजमुखवक्त्रं गिरिजापुत्रं गणगुणमित्रं गणपतिमिषप्रियं 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 करधृतपरशुं कङ्कणपाणिं कबलितपद्मरुचिं सुरपतिवन्द्यं सुन्दरनृत्यं सुरचितमणिमकुटं प्रणमत देहं प्रकटिततालं षड्गिरितालमिदं तत्तत् षड्गिरितालमिदं तत्तत् षड्गिरितालमिदम् लम्बोदरवरकुञ्जासुरकृतकुङ्कुमवर्णधरं श्वेतसशृङ्गं मोदकहस्तं प्रीतिसपनसफलं नयनत्रयवरनागविभूषितनानागणपतिदं तत्तत् नयनत्रयवरनागविभूषितनानागणपतिदं तत्तत् नानागणपतिदं तत्तत् नानागणपतिदं धवलितजलधर धवलितचन्द्रं फणिमणिकिरणविभूषितखड्गं तनु तनु विषहर शूलकपालं हर हर शिव शिव गणपतिमभयं तट विगलित मद जल जलधित गणपतिवाद्यमिदं तट विगलित मद जल जलधित गणपतिवाद्यमिदं तत्तत् गणपतिवाद्यमिदं तत्तत् गणपतिवाद्यमिदं तत्तदिं नं तरि कुतरि जण कुकुतद्दि कुकुतद्दि कुकुतकिट डिं डिं गुडिगुण कुतद्दि तत्तझं झं तरित तझं झं तरित तकत झं झं तरित तझं झं तरित तरि दणत दण जणुत जणु दिमित किरिकिरिकिरिकिरिगो तक्किरिकिरिकिरिकिरिगो तक्किरिकिरिकिरिकिरिगो
takita tatto
शशिकलित मौलिनं शूलिनं
dittakita tatto
विमल शुभ कमल जल पादुकं पाणिनं
takita tatto
प्रमथ गण गुण कथित शोभनं शोभितं
din takita tatto
मृदुल भुज सरसिज विषाणकं पोषणं
din takita tatta
वन सफल कदलि फल मोदनं मोदकं
takita tatto
प्रमथ गुरु शिवतनय गणपति तालनं प्रमथ गुरु शिवतनय गणपति तालनं प्रमथ गुरु शिवतनय गणपति तालनं गणपति तालनं सा
गणपति तालनं गणपति तालनं ता गणपति तालनं गणपति तालनं गणपति तालनं ताकड़तक करिगड़तक कगश ताकड़तक करिगड़तक करिगड़तक ताम करिगड़तक ताम करिगड़तक करिगड़तक ताम करिगड़तक ताम करिगड़तक 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 ताम
We sincerely apologize for the brief interruption caused due to an unexpected power fluctuation. Let us continue. Sarve Badrani, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Badrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhagvavet. May all be happy, may all be healthy, may all see goodness, and may none suffer. Thank you, dear students. That was truly a beautiful start. With the same spirit and enthusiasm, we now continue with the next event lined up for today. As we pause to reflect on a year filled with learning, achievements, and growth, we now present the annual report of our institution through an audio-visual presentation, capturing the highlights and milestones of the academic year, kindly direct your attention to the screen. The presentation
Esteemed guests of the day, distinguished dignitaries, valued parents, well-wishers, dedicated teaching and non-teaching staff, and our dear students, a warm welcome to all present here. As we approach the end of this academic year and celebrating 10 years of providing quality education since our inception in 2015, the stage is set for celebration. We take this opportunity to thank the Almighty Lord for His abundant blessings and guidance and express our gratitude to our President, correspondents, trustees, parents, students, teachers, and well-wishers. With your kind permission, I now present the annual report for the year 2025-26, highlighting the milestones and achievements of Heera International School since our last annual day celebration. We cultivate an enriching environment that nurtures young minds, sparking individual thinking and comprehensive personality growth amid academic evolution. As we say, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more place you will go. Academic excellence remains the cornerstone of our mission as a Cbse affiliated institution, exemplified by stellar performance in the year-end examination. Our class 10 students achieved a perfect 100% pass rate with the first division across the board in the 24-25 exams of Cbse, highlighted by Miss Samiha Mujahid, who scored outstanding 91%, topping the school. Heera International School's family includes 19 highly experienced teaching staff and 6 dedicated support personnel, bolstered by dynamic physical educator and dance instructor. Their unwavering cooperation molds students towards realizing dreams. The year began with a vibrant parental orientation, unveiling developmental plans, igniting mega and micro events with renewed vigor. Parents' unconditional supports have been pivotal in our students' consistent growth. The investiture ceremony was done on June 20, 2025, celebrated emerging leaders through cabinet election, appointing SPL, ASPL, Ministers for Sports, Culture and Discipline, plus Secretaries for Arts, Science, Eco Club and Literary Club. This instilled enduring leadership values. As an international school, we prioritize moral values, responsibility and social awareness alongside intellect, nurturing impactful global citizens through co-curricular and celebrations. Teachers are the sparks of dreams, as said. The dreams begin with the teacher who believes in you, tugging you to new plateaus. All teachers completed a 2-day capacity building training on activity-based experiential learning and assessment. Notable participants include Mrs. Pavanakshi and Mrs. Ashwini at a Kannada workshop on integrated language teaching. Dr. Lalitambika attended an online Cbse IIT Gandhinagar Ekalavya episodes fostering creativity. Mrs. Prabita at a Hindi Diva skill workshop. Mrs. Priya and Mrs. Suma on kindergarten teaching. Mrs. Sujaya and Mrs. Prabita at a Hindi science workshop. Principal and Vice Principal Mrs. Vijaya Lakshmi Rai attended an IELTS conference on value-driven skill. High school students gained career insights from a final year MSW student at Roshni Nilaya. Grades of 1 and 3 benefited from a good touch, bad touch sessions by Sambhava Swachhata Sanskar by Father Roshan. On 6th July 2025, health checkup was covered ENT, eye, dental care and hazards. At our school, we believe that creativity is just as important as literacy in education. We strive to provide a nurturing environment that recognizes each learner's unique strengths, capabilities and potentials. By encouraging participation in various activities, We empower our students to explore their talent and develop a sense of purpose. We celebrate this success and commit to more such initiatives, empowering our young minds for a brighter tomorrow. Celebrations and awareness festivals like Janmashtami, Diwali, Christmas, Independence Day, Children's Day, Teachers' Day, Gandhi Jayanti, and Kannada Rajotsava built community awareness. Significant days: International Drug Abuse Day, International Yoga Day, World Day Against Child Labor, Kargil Vijay Divas, Doctors' Day, World Population Day, Founders Day, which is done on June 28, 2025, honoring late Srimati Heera Bhaskar Shetty. Doctors' Day, Ozone Day, and Hindi Divas instilled empathy and responsibility. Environment Day and Van Mahotsav featured sapling planting and eco-craft, campaigning ecosystem restoration. Creativity and curricular activities plays a vital role in our school's holistic development program. These initiations nurture students' talent beyond academics, fostering innovation, teamwork, and cultural awareness. Our students participated wholeheartedly in various cultural and co-curricular competitions. They include Rangoli, Best Out of Waste, clay modeling, poster making, fancy dress, essay writing, public speaking, science models, cooking without fire, and jewelry making. This empowered unique strength in them. Our students participated in various inter-school competitions, include Savishkar, the Cultural Science Fest organized by Sri Bharati English Medium School, Mangalore. Our students participated in the Cultural Fest organized by St. Teresa's School, Mangalore. They also participated in Bhagavad Gita competition held at Sri Sharada Vidyalaya, Mangalore, and also in the drawing competition organized by Vijaya Karnataka. Sports and physical fitness plays a vital role in our curriculum, teaching students valuable life skills like teamwork, discipline, and sportsmanship. They are also trained in karate, skating, and swimming, and won various medals, certificates, and trophies. Sports cultivates teamwork. Excellence is the gradual result of always striving better. Adviti Shetty of grade 6 secured first place in Inter-Dojo Blue Belt competition, second place in Kumte, and third place at Kata, organized by GKA National Level Karate Championship, Mysore. Parnavi of grade 6 secured first place in Kumte, Brown Belt. Tikshna of grade 6 secured first place in Kumte, White Belt. Advit U. Shetty of grade 5 secured first place in Kumte, and this was organized by Dragon First Karate and Self-Defense held at Sri Rajeshwari Sahabangan, Kuttar. 8 students participated in Ike's cross-country race, and Miss Aishwarya secured the first place in the cross-country organized by Ike's held at SSRVM School, Nitte. Under 14 girls team has taken part in throwball competition held at Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir ARD, Mangalore. Kindergarten students had a fantastic year, participating in various activities and celebrations that helped shape their young minds. They celebrated Family Day, Eid, Raksha Bandhan, Umbrella Day, and Colors Day, which includes Yellow Day, Green Day, and Pink Day. These events help them develop important life skills, appreciate vibrant colors, and understand the significance of community helpers. Our Montessori activities focused on developing motor control, coordination, interdependence, concentration, and sense of responsibility in our students. We also organized field trips to the Pilikula Zoo and National Science Park, providing our students with hands-on knowledge and real-world experience that augmented their academic learning. These experiences helped our students develop empathy, understanding, and appreciation for the world around them. We express our sincere gratitude to our students, parents, teachers, and supporters for their hard work, dedication, and timely support. I take this opportunity to thank today's dignitaries and all others present here. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. As we look to the future, we remain committed to our missions to provide a holistic education that prepares students for success in all aspects of life. Thank you. Jai Hind.
That was a concise and insightful audiovisual presentation of our annual report capturing a year of dedication, growth, and achievement. Let us now proceed to the next important part of our celebration. Atiti Devo Bhava. Guests are revered as divine. With great honor, I now invite our esteemed guests and all the dignitaries to kindly step onto the stage. Your presence adds immense prestige to this grand celebration. I now humbly request our Honorable Principal to escort our distinguished guests onto the stage. Every gathering becomes meaningful when the doors of hospitality are opened gracefully. To set the tone for this memorable event, I wholeheartedly invite our respected Vice Principal, Vijayalakshmi Ma'am, to deliver the welcome speech.
A very good evening to our respected dignitaries, honored guests, dear parents, teachers, and my beloved students. As the lamps of celebration glow and the curtains rise on this momentous evening, we gather not merely to mark an event, but to celebrate a decade of dreams nurtured, values upheld, and future shaped. 10 years ago, Heera International School embarked on a purposeful journey with a vision to educate minds, empower hearts, and inspire excellence. Today, as we commemorate this proud decennial milestone, we stand united in gratitude and pride for the legacy we have built together. It is with deep reverence and heartfelt pride that I extend a warm and gracious welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Sri Samir Puranik, Director, Sharada Group of Institutions. Sir, your visionary leadership and enduring contributions to the field of education have inspired countless learners. Your presence lends great honor to our decennial annual day, and we are truly privileged to welcome you, sir. In keeping our tradition of honoring growth, sustainability, and gratitude, may I now invite the trustee of our school, Dr. Rohan Shetty, sir, to warmly welcome our chief guest by presenting a sapling, a symbol of nurturing progress and enduring values. Thank you, sir. With equal respect and gratitude, I extend a cordial welcome to our trustee, Dr. Rohan Shetty, whose wisdom, guidance, and unwavering faith in holistic education continues to steer our education towards excellence. Welcome, sir. As a mark of respect and appreciation, may I invite the principal to welcome our esteemed sir by presenting a sapling symbolizing leadership deeply rooted in values and a vision that continues to flourish. Thank you, ma'am. A heartfelt welcome to our principal, Dr. K. Lalitambika, whose leadership guides our vision with clarity, compassion, and consistency, ensuring that Excellence and values remain at the core of all that we do. I extend a warm and respectful welcome to the principals, administrative officer, managers, and the staff of City Nursing College and Kalkari Rukmini Shetty Nursing College, a family to which we are honored to belong. A warmly welcome our dear parents whose trust, encouragement, and constant support strengthen our shared mission of nurturing young minds. My deepest appreciation and a warm welcome to our teachers, the dedicated mentors who shape minds, ignite curiosity, and guide our students with patience and passion. And to our beloved students, the pride of Heera International School, you are the joy of today and the promise of tomorrow. This celebration truly belongs to you. As we celebrate 10 years of excellence, let us honor the past with gratitude, cherish the present with pride, and step into the future with hope and determination. Once again, I extend a heartfelt welcome to one and all. May this Decennial Annual Day be filled with memorable moments and meaningful celebration. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the gracious welcome. Now let us move forward with our program. Light is the symbol of knowledge, purity, and prosperity. As we light the lamp today, we dispel the darkness of ignorance and welcome the radiance of wisdom. I now request our chief guest, Sri Samir Puranik sir, Director of Sharada Group of Institution, our trustee, Dr. A. Rohan Shetty sir, Principal and Vice Principal ma'am, to kindly come forward for the lamp lighting. सर्वेषां मंगलं भवतु दीपं प्रज्वालितः सदा सुख समृद्धि वर्धतु शांति सर्वत्र व्याप्यताम्. May the lit lamp bring auspiciousness to all, enhance happiness and prosperity, and spread peace everywhere. As the lamp glows brightly, let us carry that radiance into the next part of our program. Now, it is the most important part of the evening, the unveiling of Decennial souvenir. This year is a milestone as Heera International School proudly complete 10 glorious years of excellence. Today, we lift the veil on a decade in bloom, 10 years of moments gathered like petals pressed gently between the pages of memory. May this souvenir be the garden where our past blossoms and our future finds its fragrance. May I now request Mrs. Lidwin to come forward and to proceed with the unveiling ceremony of Decennial magazine.
Good evening, one and all present here. Every decade writes a story. Every story deserves a soul. 10 years ago, with the vision as fresh as dawn, Heera International School began its ascent, one dream at a time, one child at a time. And today, the journey finds its voice, Arohan. Arohan means rising, rising with hope, rising with knowledge, rising with values that stand tall and strong. Like the rising sun, our school has spread light, light that inspires confidence, light that guides young minds toward brighter horizons. From the water of learning blooms the lotus, a symbol of purity, resilience, and wisdom. It rises untouched. Within its lotus rests Arohan, our decennial souvenir, capturing a decade of memories, milestones, achievements, and aspirations. May I now respectfully invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Samir Puranik, Director, Sharada Group of Institutions, along with our respected trustee, Dr. A. Rohan Shetty, and the dignitaries to kindly grace the stage. We humbly request our distinguished dignitaries to open the lotus and reveal the decennial souvenir, Arohan, symbolizing the unfolding of a decade of growth. With immense pride, we present Arohan, a rising sun, a blooming lotus, and a journey that continues to rise. With heartfelt gratitude, we sincerely thank our Honorable Chief Guest, our respected trustee, and all the dignitaries for graciously releasing the decennial souvenir, Arohan, and for being the part of its memorable milestone in our journey. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. The souvenir stands before us as a testament to 10 beautiful steps of growth and glory. Let us now continue towards the next chapter of this beautiful evening. As we all know, every great celebration becomes more meaningful when graced by an inspiring presence. It is said that great leaders don't just lead, they inspire. Today we have the honor to have such an inspiring figure, someone who has built and nurtured a renowned institution with dedication and excellence, a remarkable individual whose presence elevates this occasion. I now request Mrs. Pratiksha to come forward to give an introduction of our honorable guest.
Good evening, everyone present here. Respected dignitaries on the dais, parents, teachers, and all my dear students, I feel immensely honored and happy to introduce before you our chief guest for today's evening, Shri Samir Puranik. Shri Samir Puranik, Director and Trustee of the Sharada Group of Institutions, is a dynamic leader whose vision is rooted in the belief that the true education goes far beyond the textbooks. It is about nurturing values, building confidence, and shaping responsible citizens of tomorrow. Carrying forward the rich legacy of the Sharada Group, he has guided the institution into a new era of academic excellence, innovation, and holistic growth. An alumnus of SDM Institute of Management Development, Mysore, where he completed his MBA, Shri Samir Puranik began his career with the Times Group. There, through his dedication and sharp acumen, he rose to become one of the youngest associate vice presidents, honing his expertise in management, strategy, and marketing. This diverse professional experience has equipped him with a global outlook and the ability to lead large institutions with both vision and purpose. With an eye on the future and a heart grounded in tradition, He has championed the integration of modern learning practices with the timeless values of discipline, humility, and service. Under his leadership, the Sharada Group has grown its presence across school education, higher studies, and healthcare, including Ayurveda, yoga, and naturopathy, impacting the lives of thousands of young learners. What truly sets Sri Samir Puranik apart, his personal connect with the students and staff. He believes that education is not just about creating professionals, but about nurturing compassionate, ethical human beings ready to take one's life's challenges. His approachable nature and inspiring guidance have made him a role model for many. Mentored by his father, Dr. M.B. Puranik, the legendary educationist and president of the Sharada Group, Sri Samir Puranik has continued to uphold the institution's reputation as a place where academic excellence is harmonized with character building and holistic well-being. For him, success is not measured merely by academic scores or rankings, but by the smiles of students, the trust of parents, and the positive impact created in the society. His vision is to empower students to become leaders, innovators, and change makers for tomorrow. We are truly honored to have you amongst us, sir. On behalf of management, staff, and students of Heera International School, I extend a heartfelt welcome to Sri Samir Puranik, to our Heera family. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that warm introduction. It is indeed a privilege, sir, to welcome you among us. Sanchalaku mahan syat yasya drishtir bhavishyati yasvayam deepo bhutva paran api prakashayet. Means, a great leader is one whose vision reaches the future, who becomes a lamp himself and lights the path for others. We are truly honored to have such an accomplished personality amidst us. May I now request our esteemed chief guest, Sri Samir Puranik, sir, to address the gathering with valuable words of wisdom.
Namaste everybody. Namaste everybody. Thank you so much. You know, this is our Indian tradition where when we greet one another, we always voice it out loud. We say namaste wholeheartedly, and that's where the conversation starts. And this is how, you know, we in India, our culture is always determined by that. And that's how I always start my conversation with you all. Honorable Trustee Sri Dr. A. Rohan Shetty, Principal Ma'am Dr. Lalitambika K, Vice Principal Ma'am Mrs. Vidya Lakshmi, respected parents who are present over here, and the favorite of the lot, my dear students, the youngsters, the future of our bright country. You know, before I take a couple of points, I've actually made a couple of points over here because I really love interacting with young students, and even more I like interacting with young parents. You know, that's a beautiful combination that we have. And generally the PTA meetings or any the school occasions, any functions that happens like this is where we get to interact with the parents and the students together. So it's a beautiful combination. So before I even start having a conversation with you all or having my talks with you all, I want to first and foremost congratulate the city group for having this 10th year celebration, and Dr. K. Bhaskar Shetty sir, he's a renowned physician, And he could have started, 3 or 4 more branches of the city hospitals. But, there are two most noble profession that is there in our mankind. One is that of a doctor, a Vaidya, because he serves the people who's in need, he serves the society. And the second most noblest profession is that of a teacher, because he shapes the students of tomorrow. He shapes, people who can be in the society and who can keep their heads on the shoulder raised high. And these are the two important profession, and Dr. Bhaskar sir has, selected, and he's finally balancing between the both, and he has created a beautiful education system which is celebrating its 10th year of existence. And congratulations to all the team members, to all the trustees, all the parents as well, because without your support and your constant mingling with an education institution like ours, this day wouldn't have been possible. So congrats to everybody in the system. The second point I want to actually highlight, because this has got my attention, is the name that has been coined over here, Dasha Rohan. It's a 10th year celebration, yeah. 10th year, 10ನೇ ವರ್ಷದ celebration ಗೆ they can say 10th anniversary. They can call Decennial. They can, Sanskritadalli, I was just going through it, the Dashamanotsava, they can call that. But, I really want to congratulate that one person, or maybe if it is a group of person who has thought about this entire idea, Dasha Rohan. What a brilliant name that they have coined. It is so out of the box. It is so nice that they have come out with this. And this is what I encourage all the youngsters. I encourage everybody. In my previous stint of me working with Radio Mirchi, I used to always tell my team members there that, always think out of the box. Don't be that regular, madidde madudu, be that mediocrity in life. Come out of that. Think out of the box. Dasha, which very nicely says, denotes 10. Arohan, which says alight, arising, climbing up, going up the ladder, being the leader, being the supreme. And how well they have coined the name Dasha Rohan. Of course, also keeping in mind our trustee who is sitting, whose name is also Rohan. So, it beautifully complemented there. And congratulations, you've just earned a brownie point from my side, whoever has coined this particular name. Now, coming to my favorite element, that is addressing you all. Don't worry, I'm not going to take too much of time, but we being in the education system, we generally follow the bell system, right? 40 ನಿಮಿಷದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, 40 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರುವವರೆಗೆ we continuously sit and interact with people, the audience. But don't worry, I'm not going to take 40 minutes. Everyone's eyebrows just went up. I'll just take a very short time. But in this short time, I actually want to address, both the parents and the youngsters. Now, let me start with my, young students, former young students, children over here. Respect your parents. That is the paramount importance that I give, and I tell to all the students now. Because in this era, in this age, in this scenario that we are in, this social media that we are all, so mixed up with, the respect for our father and mother, that is somewhere, going out of the window. That is either it is our parents. We as the parents are also at fault. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 1-2 ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಮಗು ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, that's okay. Father always busy with his work. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 9 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ಸಂಜೆ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, or if he sees where he needs to ought to correct his child, he says that, that's okay. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ unnecessarily, why do I have to be the bad one? And he just sits and supports the child. And by doing that thing, the children will actually think that, whatever I do, my parents just accept it and they just go on with that kind of attitude. But no, That is the wrong thing. What we need to do is to tell our children. Naturally, we ourselves cannot always mind that. It can be told by our elders in the family as well, but respect to the parents, the father and the mother, is very important. Now, generally, when I give these so-called Gyan sessions, I always like to have few examples in it, because the minute you have some stories, the minute you have some example, that is where you connect, you understand the analogy of this whole thing. So, I mean, that is how I grew up. That is how my father always tried and guided me. That is how some of my beautiful teachers, addressed a certain scenario to me, certain points to me, and told me, what is right and what is wrong. So, in this scenario of respect your parents, I will just give you an analogy of a pencil and an eraser. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಟರ್ಮಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೇಸರಿಗೆ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೀತೇವೆ. Pencil and eraser, they both are very, very good friends. Okay, now what happens is that pencil always keeps writing something, and it does yavaglu pencil mistake martane irtade, and each time when the pencil does any mistake, the rubber, the eraser, just goes there and erases all the mistake that it does. Why? Because it wants the pencil to rewrite it and put the correct version over here. Idannu marta, the pencil one day sees this. I mean, every time the pencil is seeing this, and pencil feels really, really bad for it. It feels very sorry, and it goes to the eraser and it says that, Maraya, ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆದರೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಉಜ್ತಾ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. You do that thing, and by doing that, all the sides of yours, nindu, the square or rectangle or whatever shape that you had got, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ, diminish ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, and I feel very bad about this. So the eraser says, that's okay, pencil, don't worry about it. My job is to correct you. My job is to erase all the wrong that you do. That is my job, and I live by that. Now I am happy that you have realized that whatever wrong that you do, you have got somebody as your backing. You have got somebody who's standing behind you, and who's there to correct your wrongs. So I'm happy about that. And second, most importantly, is that I'm happy that you're very humble, you're very grounded, you're very down to earth. That is more important, is what he says. Now, in this analogy, my dear students, kids, who is the pencil in this? You kids and me. We are the pencil in this. Every time we do some or the other wrong, that is there in our nature, we do that. Who is the eraser? Who is the rubber in this? Rubber, the eraser, is our parents. They are there behind us. No matter what happens, they will not leave our side. They will not, let things go just like that. They will be there. They will erase all our wrongdoings. So my dear students, please keep this thing in mind, that namma tappugalanna tiddata ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿನ ಇಡೀ ಜೀವಮಾನ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್. ಸೊ the least that we can do for our parents is respect them with all the love, the affection. Yes, I understand. I have a situation where, now it's a close-knit family. It's a nuclear family now, and we have all the rights to show our true self with our parents. We can't have a pretense in the house, right? I understand that. But still, there is a limit where, you cannot cross. So respect is of the paramount importance. Now, the second thing I want to highlight over here is to the parents, that is, what is the parents' role in child's dream? ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕನಸುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾತ್ರ ಏನು? What is our role as a parents? ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇದೆ. There is a small kid, he's a 11-year-old boy, maybe in his 5th standard, and this child suddenly gets an idea saying that ನನಗೆ ಈ ಸಲ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಮೈ ನೇಟಿವ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಸಿ ಮೈ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾ, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಮೈ ಅಜ್ಜಿ. I will go by train and all by myself. He will go and say this to his mother and father. And when and the journey, the train journey is at least 6-7 hours that he has to do. Overnight journey avaniಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 5ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿನ ಹುಡುಗ, and he puts this condition saying that I want to go alone. ಯಾರು ನನ್ನೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಬೇಡ. And whenever a situation like this arises in the house, what happens? ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮ್ಮಂದು ತಾಂಡವ ಶುರುವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬೇಡವೇ ಬೇಡ, ನೀನು ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿನ ಡೋರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀಯ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಓವರ್ ದೇರ್, ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್, ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಸಮ್ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮೂವ್ ಆದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾರು ನೋಡೋದು, ನಿನ್ನ ಲಗೇಜನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಕಾಪಾಡೋದು? ವೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಎಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್, ನೀನು ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು? ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಮೇಜರ್ ಡ್ರಾಮಾ ದಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಫೋಲ್ಡೆಡ್. Now the father sees all these things and he understands the scenario of the child and he says, okay, listen, chill, ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟು ವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬುಕ್ ದ ಟಿಕೆಟ್, ಇವತ್ತು ರಾತ್ರಿಯ ಟಿಕೆಟನ್ನು ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾವು ಹಿ ಮಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಕರೇಜ್, ಹಿ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ ವೈಫ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಕರೇಜ್ ಟು ಇವನ್ ಸೇ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಹಿ ಸೇಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬುಕ್ ದ ಟಿಕೆಟ್, ನೀನು ಹೋಗು. ಆದರೆ there is a letter in which he writes something. He folds that letter and he puts it in the child's pocket, back pocket, and he tells the child that ninige, if you feel that you cannot tolerate anymore, you are very scared, you are petrified about that entire journey that you are going through, just open the letter. It's a magical letter and everything will be sorted. Don't worry about it at all. Now the wife is super confused, but whatever, the husband wife, that I will tell some other time that I meet the second part of the story. But this is what happens, and they go. ಟ್ರೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಗ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಬೋಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಹಿಸ್ ಸೀಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಜನರಲ್ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ಇನ್ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಸೀಟು ನಾನು ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಟಿಕೆಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಓವರ್ ದೇರ್. ನಾವು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಹಿಮ್, request him literally, saying that adu nandu seat. So this small child actually did that. He went and he asked him that the older gentleman gave a very cold stare because he knew that this child is alone. Adrusa, because there are so many other people in that berth, he got up and he gave that seat to the child. ಈಗ ಅವ ಹುಡುಗ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹುಡುಗ ಕೂತು ದ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಸೋ ಬ್ಯಾಫಲ್ಡ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಜನರಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಹಿ ಗೋಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮದರ್, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಅವರ್ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಜನ ಬರೋದು. ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು, ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದು. ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಹೀ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್. ಇಷ್ಟವರೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವನು, ಈಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಹಿ ಸಿ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಯ್ ಮಾರುವವ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಬಿಸ್ಕೆಟ್ ಮಾರುವವ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಗೈ ಥಾಟ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ನೈಸ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್. He's just not able to do that. He's starting to worry. Suddenly a neighbor sitting next to him asked, ಎಂತ ನೀನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಬಂದದ, ನಿನಗೆಂತ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಮಾರ್ಯ, ನೀನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಬರೋದು, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ, ನಿನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಗನ್ನು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಕತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದರೆ, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಬೇಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯ ನಿನಗೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಟೆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ನೌ ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ವರಿಡ್. Suddenly he sees, he thinks that appa nangondu letter kottidru, and he said that any time that I am super worried, super scared, I'll have to just open that letter and read. He opens that letter slowly, reads. The minute he reads, there is a beautiful smile on his face and there is a sigh of relief in him. You know what the letter read? The father had written in the letter, ಏನು ವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಮಗ, ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಂಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಏನಾದರೂ ವರಿ ಆದರೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು, ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ. Now this, my dear parents, is what we all need to do to our children's dream. Whenever they want to try something, whenever they want to explore something, whenever they say that, this is my dream, I want to do this, I want to chase this, please let's not curtail them, let's not hold them back. Let them go, let them try out that thing. But of course, what we as a parents need to do, we need to keep a very, very close eye on them. ಅವರನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ ಬಿಡೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅವರ ಮೇಲೆ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಕಣ್ಣು ನಾವು ನಿಗಾವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ನೋ ಆ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಎನಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ ಆಂಟ್ರಪ್ರನರ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್. ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ನೋ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ವಂಡರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲೌ ಆರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಟು ಡೂ what they want in the life. Okay, I'm not going to continue too much. I just want to say this last one point to all of you is that who you are with determines your outcome and the life you want to have. ನಾವು ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೇವೆ, ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ನೇಹ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೇವೆ, whom we bond with together, that determines the scenario that we create, that determines the life that we have. And like always, I tell you, I want to give you an example for this. You know rice grains, that is there. Iga rice anna, akki anna, when you add it with jaggery, ನಾವು ಬೆಲ್ಲದೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆ ರೈಸನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? ನಮಗೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿಹಿಯಾದ ಪಾಯಸ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ವಿತ್ ರೈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಜಾಗರಿ. ನಾವು ರೈಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಾಲ್, ಬೇಳೆಯೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ರೈಸನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಾದರೂ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ವಿತ್ ಸಮ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ವಿ ಮೈಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಲವ್ಲಿ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿ ಪಲಾವ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಆಮ್ ಅ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೋರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ ಸೌತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್, ಸೊ ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಭಾತ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಕುಂಕುಮ, you have rice with turmeric. ನಮಗೇನು ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ, ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕುವುದು ಅಕ್ಷತೆ ಕಾಳು ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಅದೇ ರೈಸನ್ನು ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಎಳ್ಳು, ಕಪ್ಪು ಎಳ್ಳೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆ ರೈಸನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಾದರೂ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಉಂಡೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? 13ನೇ ದಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆರೆಹೊರೆಯವರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ತೀರಿ ಹೋದರೆ ಆಗ ನಾವು ಪಿಂಡ ಪ್ರದಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಡ್ತೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್. ವಿತ್ ಹೂಮ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಇರಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಇರಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಿಂಗಲ್ ಆಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಯಾರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಸೇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, that will determine what the final outcome is. So let's be very mindful. These are few of the points that I always like to address the parents and children together. So these are few of the points that I had. Like I told you before, given a chance, ನಾನು ಇಡೀ ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಡೇಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು be remembered for the decennial function in such a manner, because even I want to sit and see all the children's performanceನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಸರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಅವರು ದೇ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗ್ಯ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದದಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಓವರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. This institution is doing a lot to the society. This institution is ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿ ಚೊಕ್ಕದಾಗಿದ್ದರೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ಲಿ 10,000 ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರಬಹುದು. ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಬಟ್ the minute when you have an individual attention to our child, rest assured we are all very safe, ಕಾಮ್. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಅವರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಆಗಿ. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾ ದ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಈಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಆ ಡ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಪವರ್ ಔಟ್ರೇಜ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಯಿತು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ದೋಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ದೇ ಸ್ಟೇ ದ್ಯಾರ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬಂತು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಆವಾಗ ದೇ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ನಾವು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಮೆನನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, my teachers who are here can do wonderful job with those lovely ball of clay that you have given us. So thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir, for those enlightening thoughts, for guiding us with such wisdom. That was indeed a thought-provoking and uplifting address. Ya adarastu samstaya dhairyabalapradaayaka sarvan nayati saumyen saneta shreshta uchyate, means one who serves as the foundation of an institution gives courage and strength and leads all with gentleness. He is called the finest leader. With immense pride and deep reverence, to illuminate this occasion with his wisdom, I now invite our trustee, Dr. A. Rohan Shetty, sir, to enlighten us with your inspiring address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students and parents. At the outset, I like to thank Mr. Samir Puranik, Director and Trustee of Sharada Group of Institutions, for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for today's Dasharohan on behalf of Heera International School and Nandavan Education Trust. Thank you, sir. We have completed 10 years successfully with baby steps. We started this school in memory of our late mother, Mrs. Heera Bhaskar Shetty, 10 years ago. At Heera School, our principal, teachers and auxiliary staff are very compassionate and cordial to the students and parents addressing their needs. We strive for making our students excel in academics, disciplined, compassionate, God-fearing and assets to our nation. I thank all the parents and teachers, principal, vice principal, administrator and ancillary staff for these 10 glorious years. Without taking much of your time, I would like to conclude my address with Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
We are deeply grateful to you, sir, for the inspiring and thoughtful address. Your words have truly enriched this occasion and will continue to guide us. Vidya dadati vinayam, vinaya dadati patratam, means knowledge gives humility, humility gives worthiness, and worthiness leads to success. Success deserves celebration and hard work deserves honor. It is time to felicitate the young achievers of Heera International School. I respectfully invite Mrs. Sneha to the stage to announce the name of achievers.
Good evening. Now, we move on to honoring the Excellency Award winners for the academic year 2024-25. Every year, our school recognizes students who stand out not only in academics, but also in discipline, dedication, values, leadership, and overall personal excellence. This Excellency Award is not just a certificate, it's a celebration of commitment, consistency, and character. It is given to one student from each class who has set a remarkable example for others to follow. Today, we proudly honor these young achievers who made us proud with their sincerity and outstanding performance throughout the year. With great pleasure, we will now announce the Excellency Award winners from LKG to Grade 10. May I now request our esteemed Chief Guest, Sri Samir Puranik Sir, to kindly come forward and grace the occasion by giving away the prizes. From preschool, the Excellency Award goes to Mallipati Siddharth. From LKG, the Excellency Award goes to Ayushi D. Sriyan. From UKG, the Excellency Award goes to Sweden Suarez. From grade 1, the Excellency Award goes to Manvik Shetty P. From grade 2, the Excellency Award goes to Mahim Amit Shetty. From grade 3, the Excellency Award goes to Avyan G. Karkera. From grade 4, the Excellency Award goes to Aradhya A. Shetty. From grade 5, the Excellency Award goes to Vihan Shetty. From grade 6, the Excellency Award goes to Dhanvi R. Naik. From grade 7, the Excellency Award goes to Aishwarya S.J. From grade 8, the Excellency Award goes to Sadvita. From grade 10, the Excellency Award goes to Samiha Mujahid. Thank you, sir. Let us congratulate all the Excellency Award winners with a big round of applause. May this achievement be the beginning of many more successes in their future. It's now to honor the Sports Achievers of the Year 2025-26, the young champions who have brought pride and glory to our school through their outstanding performances at district, national and international levels. It's now our privilege to invite our trustee, Dr. A. Roshan Shetty sir, to please come forward and honor our achievers by presenting the prizes. Ms. Tikshna S. Kuntar participated in the Shivamoga 6th International Karate Championship and secured 3rd place in Kata. Participated in the Khelo India kickboxing competition held at Father Muller Indoor Stadium, Mangalore. Congratulations, Tikshna. Ms. Adviti Shetty bagged 1st place in Kumite and 2nd place in Kata at the Shivamoga Open 6th International Karate Championship, secured 3rd place in Kata and 2nd place in Kumite at the National Karate Championship held at Mysore, won 3rd place in the Khelo India Kickboxing Championship at Father Muller Indoor Stadium, Mangalore. Well done, Adviti. Ms. Parnavi A. Nayak secured 1st place in Kata and 3rd place in Kumite at Shivamoga. Achieved 2nd place in Kata and 2nd place in Kumite at the National Karate Championship held at Mysore. Won 2nd place in the Khelo India Kickboxing Championship at the Father Muller Indoor Stadium, Mangalore. Master Adbib U. Shetty secured 3rd place in Kumite at the International Open Karate Championship held at Shivamoga. Participated in the IX district level 4 km cross country championship held at MRSM Tokur. Excellent work, Advait. Master Deshvik Subaya secured third place in Kumite and third place in Kata at the International Open Karate Championship held at Shivamoga. Congratulations, Deshvik. Miss Aishwarya S.J. secured the gold medal in AGS District International Inter-School 3 km cross-country championship held at MRSM Tokur Nite. A proud moment for Aishwarya. A total of 8 students participated from different schools and Aishwarya emerged as the champion. Congratulations. Now we move on the most awaited announcement of our annual Sports Day Team Championship. After an exciting range of events and tremendous team spirit, here are the final results. Boys category, the team championship for boys goes to Emerald with 79 points. I now invite Mohammad Siraj representing the team to please come forward and collect the team championship award. Girls category, the team championship for girls goes to toppers with 66 points. On behalf of the victorious team, I invite Hashika Acharya to come forward and accept the team championship award. Thank you, sir. Let's applaud both the team for their outstanding performance. Congratulations to all the achievers and participants. Your hard work and commitment have truly made the school proud. May you continue to shine and inspire others. Thank you.
Heartily congratulations to all the winners. May this recognition inspire many more to rise and shine. And I sincerely thank our chief guest for distributing the prizes. With this spirit of achievement, let us now proceed to the next segment, Vote of Thanks. As we conclude the formal proceedings of this decennial annual day celebration, we take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of everyone who made this program possible and to appreciate the guidance, encouragement and goodwill shared by our respected guests and participants this evening. I request respected Office Manager Pavanakshi Ma'am to present the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. As the proverb says, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. Standing here today, my heart is filled with immense gratitude for everyone who made this evening truly memorable. First, with deep reverence, we thank Almighty for His grace and protection throughout this beautiful celebration. A warm and sincere expression of thanks to our chief guest, Sami Puranik sir, for your valuable time, motivating words and gracious presence have truly elevated this occasion. Thank you, sir. I request our trustee, Dr. Rohan A. Shetty sir, to honor our esteemed guest with a memento as a token of love, respect and appreciation for his presence. Sir, your presence would be greatly valuable for us. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt appreciation goes to our trustee, Dr. Rohan A. Shetty sir, for being with us and supporting us. Sir, your presence today has added a great honor to our program. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our President, Dr. K. Bhaskar Shetty, sir, in his absence for his inspiring and unwavering support that keep our institution growing stronger each day. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt appreciation goes to our principal, whose vision and dedication light our path, and to our vice principal, whose steady support and coordination ensured smooth flow of today's program. Thank you, madams. We also extend our gratitude to the entire staff of City Group of Institutions for your cooperation and support. Thank you, everyone. A special recognition to our sponsors who have extended their generous support through the advertisement for our school magazine, Arohan. Along with them, I would like to express a very special and heartfelt thanks to our printer, Mr. Rajesh, for his patience, commitment and continuous guidance have been truly admirable. Through his tireless effort, our magazine could be beautifully published today. Sir, we deeply appreciate your dedication. Thank you, sir. To our wonderful parents, thank you for your trust, your encouragement, and for journeying with us every step of the way. To our beloved students, you are the heart of every program. Your energy, your smile, and your performances made today unforgettable. A sincere thanks to all our teaching and supporting staff, whose dedication, often unseen, forms the backbone of every successful event. Thank you, parents, my colleagues, and students. Our heartfelt appreciation goes to choreography team and our talented dance teacher who brought life to the stage through mesmerizing performances. Thank you, Mr. Praveen team and Akshata ma'am. A warm thanks to the team of sound system and photography for managing and ensuring every moment reach our hearts clearly. Thank you, Mr. Roshan and Mr. Prasanna team. And finally, to everyone who directly and indirectly contributed to the success of this wonderful function, thank you for the depth of our heart. It's your collective effort that made this evening truly special. Thank you one and all. Have a peaceful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I humbly request our respected principal to graciously lead our esteemed dignitaries to the front row and invite them to enjoy the vibrant cultural performances. Now comes the moment of all of us have been eagerly waiting for the vibrant cultural performances by our talented students. Each performance today is a blend of creativity, discipline and dedication. Natyam Bhuthanam Nayananandadayakam. Dance and art bring joy to the eyes and delight to the heart. Sit back and enjoy the cultural extravaganza. Now I invite our young masters of ceremonies to kindly take the charge of the program.